early parts of your career when you played with Grandparent, you put up a lot of points. Then when you went your first 2 seasons at North Dakota, you didn't put up a lot of points to your junior and senior years. Was there a transition that you had to go through from going from Grandparent into North Dakota to the college level?
Yeah, definitely. The level of play is a lot different, and I think just over the years, earning the trust of the coaches and stuff, I think that helped out a lot. And moving up in the lines, and when you move up, you're playing with better players, you're getting more opportunities, more ice time. So I think earning the coach's trust and adjusting to the level of play, I think that helped me out. And this year, I've been trying to adjust a lot faster, but I've been trying to focus on my game. And I think that's just something just earning the coach's trust out there, and being able to help with my confidence.
What was it like when your final 2 seasons in North Dakota, you played with guys like Rob Nelson? Did that help you kind of get confidence and put up points too, playing with a player of that caliber?
Yeah, when you're always playing with good players like that, it seems like you almost might be picking up an assist just by doing something amazing. But no, it definitely gives you more confidence with the puck because it's opening up ice for you, and you're playing with good players. They find a way to open up ice for you too. So playing with better players like that, but and a lot of those organizations, there's so much depth everywhere that I feel like you're playing with good players.
When you saw a lot of guys in your final 2 seasons at North Dakota got drafted, was it tough for you to see those guys get drafted, but you didn't get picked, even though you had similar success that they had? Is that a tough?
Yeah, it's tough. I don't think you can get it really in your head. At the end of the day, you just got to go out there and work every day. And somewhere it's not the easy road, it's the harder road. But I think you can't let that get in your head. You just got to go to the rink every day and work hard.
I was talking to Coach just to kind of describe what you've done in your career so far and this season. He said you achieve success, but you do it quietly. Is that something you agree with? Is that fair?
I would definitely agree with that. I'm definitely not the flashiest player out there at all, but I try to come to the rink every day and work hard. And it's just a little difference focusing on the game and the D zone out, and being consistent every day is something that I'm really focusing on. And sometimes I guess I put up points quietly, but at the same time, it's just it seemed to be the way it's happened.
You had a weekend before last, you had 3 assists in one game, and I think you had 2 assists a game or 2 later. Not this past weekend, but 2 weekends ago. Did you get points like that? Because you do it quietly, but does that do a lot for your confidence?
Yeah, when you put up points, confidence stuff, I think a lot of confidence is always the team winning too. Your confidence in your play and everything comes out when you're on a winning streak or your team's having a lot of success. When it's going the other way, I feel like it goes to the locker room and you start to lose a little bit of confidence. And I think just right now when you got the good feeling in the locker room stuff, it brings up your confidence.
Another thing for you. Oh, I'm going to go back to North Dakota. Your playoff success there. You guys, I think 3 years in a row, you won the playoffs for your division. You went to the NCAA. I think you finished 3rd place.
3rd place, yeah. 1 year when you froze the 4.
Yeah. So you had good success in the postseason there. How has that helped you as a pro, looking back on that?
Getting any games in the postseason, I think helps. That time of year, it's crunch time, and each game matters. So I think just being able to show up for the big games and knowing what the big games are, just being able to have some experience in the big games and being able to come up there and play with confidence in those situations, I think helps a lot.
Did that help last season when you got, I think, 7 or 8 playoff games here? You got into as a rookie.
Yeah, it's different level here. There's a lot more games. I guess you're playing the team best of 5, best of 7, so it's a little bit different. But when you have the experience in those big games, it kind of calms the nerves a little bit, so you can go through and play your game.
You've been here most of the season now. It's nice to have this stability at the pro level. That you're having experience in this season. It's nice to have this stability right now.
Yeah, it's always nice having the stability. I think having some stability helps with your confidence as well. Knowing you can go out there and make some plays and you make some mistakes out there, but having that confidence that you're going to be real for the next shift or the next game, I think has helped a lot with my confidence and being able to perform in my game.
Last thing for you, you mentioned about being a clock type of player. Do you think that has, because of that, you've been overlooked at times, and not in a bad way? You're not targeted by other teams on the ice, and you get some open ice, things like that.
Yeah, I don't know how players do it. Other players, I don't know if that's the way they're looking into it. For me, I just try to go out there and play my game and focus on what I do best out there, and try and create some open ice for my line mates. And I'm sure lately they've been creating a lot of open ice for me. So too sure what goes on in the mind of the other players, but in my mind, I just try to come in and play each night.
So team success speaks for you as opposed to individual success.
Yeah, for me, I mean, it's always a lot of fun being on a winning team, and I think when you're on a winning team, I think everyone looks a lot better on a winning team, you know.